Hello, Taurus. Welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your reading for the second half of January. I've already pre-shuffled and meditated upon the cards. As always, I will shuffle live. During meditation, Spirit showed me a baby carriage. And what I got from this is a lot of you are birthing something. Some of you may actually be pregnant or have just given birth. But for a lot of others, for a lot of others, uh, this is something other than that. So a new business, a new relationship, uh, new friendship, something. Whoa. Whatever that looks like for you, you know your situation. So you know your life, you know your story. No one to better know than you. So what are you starting that's new? Look at your cards just came out. And it feels like whatever happened or whatever you're birthing comes out rather quickly. Like it just kind of happens. Like naturally. It's like, oh, there it is. It happened. Okay. Right now you may be really focused on work, on something that you're learning, maybe schooling, whatever this is. This is the card of education, apprenticeship. So you may be really focused on some specific task that really takes up a lot of your time and brain power that you have to focus on. Okay, we have the Chariot, the Empress, Seven of Swords, Six of Wands in reverse, Ten of Wands, Six of Pentacles. You know, what I'm getting here, you guys may be traveling during this time frame. For some of you, this isn't for all of you. Some of you may be traveling and or maybe whatever it is you are birthing or trying to birth, or maybe you don't know you're birthing just yet because it just may come out of the blue. Um, Maybe it's happening while you're traveling, while you're taking a trip, while you're in motion. Okay. But it feels here with this Seven of Swords. It's funny with this Seven of Swords. I'm almost getting Seven of Wands energy here because the Seven of Swords is the card of trickery, right? Strategizing, stuff like that. But with this particular Seven of Cards, or Seven of Cards, really, Seven of Swords, I'm seeing that she's kind of nurturing and loving on something that's brand new. So, for some of you, because look at the flowers here and look at the flowers here, it feels like whatever it is, it's not here yet. You haven't birthed it yet. Maybe it's coming into, because it's still inside, right? For some of you, it's already happened. For the majority of you, this has not happened, and you're still, or maybe it's happening during this time frame, because I'm seeing that you're nurturing it, you're loving it. So there are, like, you're taking, like, you're trying to protect it from these vultures up here that you don't want them to come grab it. So for some of you, you're being incredibly protective of something brand new that you have just birthed, you're working on. And I feel like it is different than whatever it is you're working on, like you're focused on now. I feel like this kind of whatever this new thing kind of redirects you, like it almost puts life back into you. I don't, uh, because the Queen of Wands in reverse here, I'm just getting the sense that you want to go towards something more happy, mm, more fulfilling, more joyous, more exciting. Because it feels here with the chariot, you're leaving like a foggier place. You're leaving a place that is a little bit cold and damp, and you want to go towards this sunflower, this sun, this light. Where you may have been a little bit more introspective or a little bit more of a recluse, right? Where you've been alone for whatever reasons you may have. It just feels like you're you're like, okay, I think I'm for some of you, I feel like this is retiring. Um, it's not something I typically get from the Ten of Wands, but here I feel like you're collecting your like, all right, I've done the work. I'm ready to retire. I'm ready to leave this. I'm ready to cash out. I'm ready to move on to greener pastures. It just feels like you're moving on to something better here, something more balanced, something more give and take, something more. This is lighter for me. It just feels lighter. Uh, this feels balanced. This feels tranquil. I like this a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. Oh, we get the King and the Queen of Wands. Some of you may have met your ideal partner that really lights you up. In which case, it's no wonder that you're protecting this new relationship. Perhaps you've typically been guarded. Look at all the wands. King of Wands, the Star, and Page of Wands. Page is the beginning of something, right? The beginning of something. This may have been something that, and look, uh, this star here is it's looking up this way. So maybe you are this person's wish come true and you don't even know it. Like maybe they've been hoping for somebody just like you to walk in and prance into their lives. Still, you feel really guarded. Perhaps you've been um, alone for a long time, overly focused on work, overly focused on schooling, education, growing yourself, learning about yourself, whatever this looks like. Because this doesn't necessarily mean when you're focused on something or you're you're learning, growing, educating yourself doesn't necessarily mean it's work or schooling. This could be you're learning about yourself. You're growing, maturing within the self. This could also be, I mean, because look, I mean, there's a lot of butterflies. So you may have been doing a lot of self healing so that you're able to flutter away when the right time comes about. But I do feel like this, with all the flourishing, all the flowers here, I feel like this blooms, whatever this is, blooms beautiful. Although you've been through the thick of it here with this big, uh, thick green bush here, and then all the greenness down here. But this, whatever, for a lot of you, you've been through the thick of it, right? And it wasn't easy. For others, maybe you've been financially well off, right? But again, you may have been missing something. And it feels like during this time frame or whenever you hear this reading, that's when this beautiful thing comes in, because um I see you strong, happy, magnified again, back into your King of Wands energy, your Majesty energy, feeling hopeful, grateful, healed, completely healed. For some of you here, you may have been working on it, or maybe you've been working on it for quite some time. Maybe this has been a very long journey for you, but you're ready to move on from that nonsense. And here you are, feeling hopeful, healed, loving, ready to start something new. I like this. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. Let's talk about the Six of Pentacles, and then we'll close it out there. All right, let's talk about the Six of Pentacles, and we will close it out here. And there you are. Nine of Cups. What did I say? A wish fulfillment. Didn't they say that here? Is that it feels like this is a wish come true for this person? It feels like this may be a wish come true for the two of you. Maybe something that you didn't even know you were looking for. Maybe perhaps you did know you were looking for, but maybe you didn't know you were looking, it was going to happen this way. Whatever that looks like for you. But I really like this. And, it's interesting. I never noticed it on this card. If you look up here, do you see the cloud? What I noticed, and I don't remember the artist's name, but it's the hands that kind of like they're the hands where they're touching finger to finger. That's what this feels like, where you're meeting halfway here, specifically with this Six of Pentacles. There's a beautiful balance. Both of you are trying to make this work. If this isn't love, this is about a business, a partnership that you're in, or you're going to be in, where if this is a work relationship, you're working on things together to make something flourish. Okay, so I hope that resonated. If it did, go ahead and drop a comment and click that subscribe button. It certainly helps the channel grow. Until we meet again, have a great one. Bye.